Well done, OKC. Way to pull it out. All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Happy Monday. How we all feeling? How we all doing? Thunder had to win this game. They did what they had to do. It's not hard for the Thunder to win at home. Not hard to believe that this was a blowout. I knew it was coming all day. If the Yankees could have just beat the Red Sox at home, then I would have been able to come in here and say I hit my ML like I came in here and said I hit my ML last time, but I didn't. Shout out to the Yankees. But I did take $40, turned it into $250, and then I took $100 in baseball, turned that into $250 as well. So a little bit of basketball, a little bit of baseball for me last night in the locker room. Be sure to go join us. Jeff hit a crazy home run slip as well, $11. It turned into $300. It's insane. So be sure to go join us in the locker room. Without any further ado, let's hop into the highlights from this game. There's not really too much to take away from this.
It's been one of the most anticipated finals. Now let's watch it.
One of the most anticipated. Oh, okay, that was recap. They were doing highlights of other. They weren't talking about this one. Okay.
Indiana, same five, and it started all 17 playoff games for Rick Carlisle, and boy, have they been impressive throughout these playoffs, especially on the road. Meanwhile, Oklahoma City, they changed up their starting lineup for the
They started Casey Wallace again.
They're sticking with that here in game.
Interesting.
Casey Wallace, the young 21-year-old, gets his chance to start once again. And here we go. One game over in the belt. Both coaches have talked about the feeling out process. Art Dano said, hey, it's a...
Casey Wallace has better defense than Caruso.
Rick Carlisle says it's hard to simulate what they do. Remember, they only play each other twice during the regular season, and Wallace right away scores on the first.
Maybe he's got more offense.
Defensively, as you see, the pressure that he puts, he gets in that starting lineup because the amount of trust that coach has in him.
Pascal Siakam knocks down the three-pointer. The three-point shooting amazing, Norris.
Pascal becomes a very tough match.
Yeah, not much to say here.
Under face gets past Steve Smith. Hunger gets inside, partially blocked. Gets his own rebound.
Thunder did what they had to do.
They had a 9-point lead after the.
OKC is going to have to win one of those games in Indiana.
As Dort left open, a couple of feet behind the arc.
They should be able to do that.
Single turnover after 9 minutes in the fourth.
I don't think it's going to be game 3, though.
Gilgeous Alexander pulls up. That one down.
Them Indiana fans, they're going to be ready for game 3. They're going to be ready. They're going to be ready.
Double team. Siakam off.
That's going to be the game, though. That's going to be a hell of a game.
Back shot is good.
There's 2 times where he's almost lost the ball in
Nem.
turnover situations.
Andrew Nembhard has gotten off every time he's played the Thunder. Go look at the stats.
Gilgeous Alexander leans in. Toppin does not go for it.
That's how I knew he was going to go off in my picks.
Dort picks up his.
He's the X factor. They leave him open a lot. Most teams do. So if he can play aggressive in that role,
Catch and shoot it, hits the three.
it makes a difference.
Donald Mathurin, Bryant, and Toppin. 4 reserves out there with Halliburton. Holmgren back in. Obi Toppin with 5
Okay, Obi.
quarters and some big ones in the fourth quarter.
And we'll pace.
Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Holmgren on the attack right from the start. Layup is good. Beautiful drive.
We're here with Andrew Nembhard. What do you like about your first quarter start thus far?
I think we did a solid job playing with pace. I think we can do a better job of getting into the paint and spraying up.
They're playing their 2 big man lineup for the first time. How does that affect what you guys are doing?
Just got to probably box out a little bit more on the board. Chet made a couple threes.
He didn't make it, but I like the aggressiveness out of him.
Guys, back to you.
Because he was making it at the end of the game in game 1.
32% from the field. Nice spin move inside and backs it home. Wiggins off the bench.
And he's going to make it again in game 3 or 4, for sure.
Taylor Williams gets past Mathurin all the way to the layup. It's good.
Jalen Williams got to be aggressive.
Wiggins up top. Hartenstein.
He should be trying to score 30 for real. Yeah, do not disturb me, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone.
Wiggins sets, fires, hits a three-pointer.
Wiggins finally scored. That nigga has scored in like 8 playoff games in a row.
Williams. High speed and Holmgren throws it down. Cambridge Williams getting some important minutes here in game 2 of the finals. A 30-year-old vet. Gilgeous Alexander jumper got it.
I'm dead.
He learned his lesson the time before he got the foul. Stay down and just contest.
Yeah, when they start playing with that home court advantage,
Gets inside, double clutch, counted out a foul.
and they're tough.
Chance for 3
It's about when they ran away with
They're
it.
not even turning this team over. They're just collectively playing excellent defense and finishing with the defensive rebound.
Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Yeah, he's hitting that. They're tough. They're tough.
Wallace, SGA, Caruso, 3-pointer, puts it in.
Yeah, I mean, and that was basically it.
Pressure shot to pick up his dribble.
That was basically it.
Neesmith blocked by Gilgis Alexander.
I'm telling y'all, I said this in one of the last videos, not the last video, the video before that. I really do think that sometimes the players will, I don't want to say lose on purpose, but they will reserve some energy.
Trying to get rid of him. Pulls up. Jumper's good.
And you get 2 days rest. So I don't know, maybe my theory's wrong because you do get 2 days rest during the finals. But sometimes it feels like, not just with the Pacers, but with the Warriors too, sometimes it feels like they're like, okay, we gonna relax a little bit this game and then hit you in the mouth next game. You feel me? I feel like I got that vibe a little bit from them. I don't know.
Dives, comes up with a save.
I wouldn't be surprised if teams are doing that. That's all I'm saying.
Searching.
I have no proof of anything.
One-on-one with Nemhard. Good ball movement here. Caruso finishes it off with a three.
The ball movement.
Turner feeling it here in this third quarter. Knocks down another. Jump shot. SGA. Gilgis Alexander.
This is about when I turned it off. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Wiggins long break. It's good. Way downtown for Wiggins. Nemhard. Triple team. Halliburton. Floaters up and good.
Good take.
SGA against Napper.
But yeah, that's gonna do it. We don't really need to.
Falling away. Jump shot is good.
Thank you, Mike Shea. You guys have only lost back-to-back games twice all season. You showed a ton of resilience again tonight. What was different?
Yeah, we just use the opportunity to get better. We've done a really good job of that all year, and last game was no different. Tonight is the same thing. We did some things good tonight, we did some things bad, and we got to be able to get better and get ready for game 3.
Defensively, you guys look like the #1 defense again tonight. What was the focus like defensively?
We know with them, that's where it starts. They're a high-powered offense, they play fast, score a bunch of points, and if you don't get stops, you end up running all game, and they can beat you that way.
Your coach told us that there's a process of disappointment after you lose a finals game. What kind of resolve did you guys show about yourselves after the first game?
Yeah, I don't think it's anything more complicated than what I said before. Like, basketball it's a game of ups and downs. The season's full of ups and downs. A series is full of ups and downs. And it's about the team that can stay level-headed and get better throughout the experiences and can come out on top. And that's our goal, get better through every experience. We did that last game. We got to repeat for game 3.
All right, lastly, you guys love to talk about neutral state of mind and winning the days in between. After a loss, that seems somewhat obvious, but after a win, how does that play out?
The exact same way. You can't get comfortable.
All right, I get it. Y'all pushing this nigga. Y'all pushing him. Y'all trying to make him. I get it. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Good win. We don't need to spend too much. I mean, you had to win, nigga. Y'all had to win. You had to win. It's not like, we decided. No, nigga, you had to win. Anyways, that's gonna do it. Leave all your comments below. It'll be interesting to see what OKC does in the next one or the next 2. If they split, they're good. They're in a good spot because then they could win. They could win back in OKC probably, and then they'll be up 3-2. And worst come to worst, they could probably win in OKC. I think honestly, it's gonna come down to these home games for them. Like the Indiana's gonna have to win one more game in Indiana. I mean in OKC to win this. They're gonna have to win one more game in OKC. Either game 5 or game 7? One of them. They got it. They're gonna have to steal one of them. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. I'm out of here, LA. I appreciate y'all. I can't do nothing without y'all. Go join the locker room, cash in every single day, and go use promo code Clark on Underdog.